What's left wing? What's the colors?
I'm just basically neutral colors, grays and dark colors. But what you see? It's just like a shadow.
It looks like something flying through the clouds. It's so big that it actually dims the light. Like there's a moving shadow going over the land.
Just knowledge here, nature. I'm going to roll I can.
That's got to be bigger than Gargantuan.
Something that big really isn't going to notice something tiny like us, except for the blue bird, because that's like big
prey. Probably.
That's like a target on the ground below. Like, what's that blue?
We did have it. We did have it in the back of us a little bit. So I mean, do we have?
We just throw a blanket over it.
If we can do that as a
just throw a blanket over it and hunker down. Yeah, I doubt it's going to see us because we're something that big probably has bigger prey to eat than a bunch of little tiny morsels like us.
Well, we try to do it as stealthy. What we're doing, I'll tell you right here.
Stealth check.
Try to do it.
The clouds.
Okay, so everybody give me a stealth check.
Okay.
All right, good.
Yeah, we're trying to kill this bird and trying to do all this stuff slowly.
One of you roll animal handling and try to get the bird to do a stealth check.
I will. I'll try to do an animal handling. I got +3 on that.
My 8 for my stealth.
I got a dirty 20 for the animal handling.
Okay, so it's cooperating. What do you got?
18.
So you're not stealthy. You're basic.
I handled it. I don't know how stealthy I'm doing. I got -1 on my freaking stealth. All right, I handled it, and I got a 6 on stealthy.
Wish I had guidance down.
Am I close to them? I get advantage. Is it right next to me?
How do you get advantage from being next to them?
Oh, just ask.
What would you roll?
6 total.
So 6, 8, 10, 18. You managed to just like blend right into a tree, like right up against it, because you've been doing this for a while. You heard about this legend of a guy named Robin something, Robin Loxley or something. It's clearly a fairy tale or a human tale because it's because nobody's ever heard of this thing before. But human tales are pretty far fetched. They have these balls of fire that move through the sky.
I think I meant that, dude.
But yeah, you definitely blend right in with the terrain, and they actually lose you for a second. The rest of you,
just the whole piece.
The rest of you take two piercing damage. Well, you only take 1 piercing damage, and you two take 2 piercing damage. The bird actually is really trying to cooperate with you.
Surprisingly.
And be stealthy, but unfortunately, when I rolled this 1, he stepped directly on a really nasty thorn and squawked out.
No! Just like whatever it is up there is coming down right on top of us. Well,
it doesn't even seem me though. You guys are on your own. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that.
Betrayed by the beak. What was my dirty little 6 that I rolled over here?
Shots. Hopefully it doesn't see me.
Okay. And all of you look up and you're like, oh shit. But the shadow in the clouds just keeps going.
Okay.
What you eventually notice is that the brush around you is moving
though. Shifting land.
So let's erase this. It's not representative.
I was like, oh shh.
Can you erase? Where's the other? Eraser. Yeah, could you erase the rest of those trees?
Little bushel trees.
We're gonna go with this section here is a thicket. Here is your 3 trees that you're hiding in, and this is another thicket, and this is another thicket, and then there's like some spikes here and there that you happen to step on.
Do you have anything to represent the bird?
The bird's not coming down. It's the bird.
Yeah, our beak. Our blue beak.
Let me see.
Like the bird's not coming down. It was a bird this whole time.
There's a rock. I was gonna say it's the rock. I knew it. I knew it was real.
It's gonna rock us.
Not the rock you think it is. Yeah, because he just flies down.
Large.
Dwayne the God.
That's pretty large. Yeah, I don't have any more.
He was in back of us.
Pet dragon.
Okay, so we're over here. No, we're moving.
So go ahead and move your character into these trees, not his character.
Yes.
You're gonna be over here in these thorn bushes. Your bird steps right on this thorn here, and you're gonna be over here, and you're over here. You don't notice it until you hear like some rustling in the brush. That the actual like the branches and stuff are moving towards you. This one actually just looks like the bush itself is reaching out some thorny branches to grab you. But these two look almost like people made out of like branches and twigs.
Wearing ghillie suits.
And we can give two of y'all can give me a nature or arcana check to determine what they are.
Nature or what?
Or
Nature
arcana.
or arcana. Pretty much
I'll
intelligence.
take nature.
Base.
No, I got -1 and all.
Yeah.
So
You're wise, not smart.
I got no.
Yeah,
I got zero.
I've been told.
nature.
I got 0 pluses on any of that.
So 18.
18? Okay, well, you know that this is probably some, what do you call it? Blighted, land or something like that. Maybe there's some twig blights or
Twig
something.
blights. Okay.
Stinky little blanks.
I know these.
Little stick figures
Do you?
are coming out. And,
I've heard of these.
Sure.
You can't
They
see
look like they want to get you.
Of course they do.
Well-
Everybody roll me initiative.
You're the nature
And
guy.
this, sir.
And then you
You're
can
the
write your
master.
initiative on your
That's really
tags.
sucks.
And I got -1.
It's
I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
using these trees. That's fine.
How do you say your name? I can read it.
-1 by sticking in this.
Let's see.
Hell yeah.
So we
18.
have
I'm glad you rolled well.
I'm so
We're
happy.
switching places.
I got a 19.
That's kind of how it's spelled.
-1 my
This
this.
will just have to
What
come
do-
in to
what's
save
your
the
name?
day.
No, doing
Mildew.
yeah. It's actually he's the hero that I think it's either Scottish or Irish folk song. Kind of like similar to
19. Roll high.
No, I didn't.
What'd you
I
roll?
rolled a 6.
Eraser and put a 6
Yeah.
on. And you might want to use the eraser to actually.
Oh.
That,
That would help.
very light.
okay, initiative, right? So,
Just leave that there for everybody to use. I got markers back here too. Alrighty. Ooh, one of them rolled high.
Yeah, that first comment kind of dude on fire.
I was rolling dog.
So the guardrails are off for this one. So
The guardrails were on?
well, you're not in an army, so there's not some people randomly around that might support you here.
That's fair.
You're out in the wilderness on your own. You haven't seen any other people in about like 30 minutes. So this is up to y'all to take care of yourselves. Otherwise, this could be where they find your bodies.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Just joined online. The battle is about to begin right now. Let's do this.
Okay, so you guys, Liv, you see one's about to reach out and grab you, and he like steps forward and he tries to like puncture you with his arms, like he's like knife you with his actual branch arms.
Stinky puncture.
I'll actually pull up the stat block here so I make sure I'm doing it for. Sorry. Okay. So it
What cantrips did you pick?
me? I have produced flame.
it rolls a crit fail. So you managed to
Yeah.
see it coming just in time, and you easily block it as
Nice.
he tries to knife you. It's your turn. What do you do? Or still?
Produce flame,
I
shield,
am going
eldritch
to
flash, and prestidigitation.
Pretty good ones. I like them.
try to actually disengage.
All right, you can disengage.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an opportunity attack on me because I'm trying to get close to these guys over here.
Mhm.
So if I can go, if I can move to right here
Okay.
and have them try to hit me or whatever.
Okay, so if you disengage, you haven't get an opportunity. You want to maneuver your Moa. Because your Moa looks like it's just kicking back and forth trying to defend itself right now. What do you do?
For this,
Yeah.
You have to animal handle or command it somehow, right?
I still
I'm
have
just
my
going to
leash,
like try
right?
to lead it around it.
Yeah,
away
so
from it.
actually just keeping them just right there. I'm actually having the leash loose around them.
So you just want to rotate it around.
Yeah,
and
just
lead them
rotate
right
around. I'm gonna call out to the god and sprinkle a little bit of water, holy water, and I can bless up to 3 creatures within range of 30 feet.
Oh, yeah,
And it's
bless.
going to be
I love bless.
1 minute duration, and then you guys can add a D4 to your attack and saving throws for 1 minute. So over here.
All right.
These two. So make sure you guys remember that.
So,
Plus
so
one.
who?
I don't think I can reach.
All three of y'all got it?
I don't think I can reach over
You're
here.
not
Yeah,
30
that's more
feet,
than 30
so.
feet.
I know.
Yeah, I can just get over
Oh,
get
So
over
just the
here.
3 of y'all.
Yes.
Not
And
that-
you.
not that
I can do
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
said
Awesome.
Plus
all
1d4
three
to my
of you.
attack and damage, you said?
A D4
Yeah,
to
it's
saving
fine.
throws and
Attack
attack.
and checks.
Attack and
checks
saving
and
throws.
saves.
Yeah. Attack rolls and saving throws for,
Okay,
for
so
1
I
minute.
like to hit right.
For 1 minute, huh?
Like to hit right.
Yeah.
To hit
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Not
Attack
down.
means hit and then
Attack and
damage is
saving
damage.
I have a plus 7 to hit.
Anything further?
What's up?
Is that the whole turn?
Yeah, that was my action, and that was it. I wanted to bless everybody.
All right, so
I feel blessed.
this one right here actually looks a lot bigger. You're not even sure what shape it is. It looks like the thicket itself is just reaching out with little
Yeah, it's coming for you.
tentacles, and it tries to like grab you. Give me a acrobatics or athletics check to resist. I mean, these are piercing damage. They're just stabbing you with thorns and branches.
No, I'm hoping they can take
Oh,
piercing
they take
damage. I'm
damage.
saying.
You get your fancy arrows out some chopping.
15.
15?
Yes, athletics.
Alrighty.
I don't have acrobatics.
So I think you need a tie. I should probably beat you. I'm gonna say you beat it. So you managed to avoid.
So this thing is large then, I'm guessing, because if it can hit
This-
from all the way over there.
This thing is, you don't even know what it is. Just branches, a whole thicket,
Gotcha.
like a tendril that's like 15 feet long, a branch, thorny
All
branches.
right.
coming out of it.
Tenfold.
Or maybe I should get something else to put in there. Yeah, that's a good looking one.
Look at real life muck.
There we go. That's better.
Oh,
Alrighty then.
yay.
But it's just the thicket itself is reaching out with your branches and trying to attack you. So after it misses, it like starts to thrash back and forth, and I need all 3 of you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Add your bless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bless.
So
Yeah, no. 8 or 6.
11.
11, 6 total. You
Yeah.
got your D4.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
All right.
That was a dex?
Dex saving throw.
I got -1 on my dex. Holy smokes, that's a horrible roll. I rolled a 2 total. I rolled a 2 total.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, because you have -1.
Yes. I rolled a 3.
All right. All of you take 6 piercing damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
you bloody sweater.
Ouch.
I am down to 1 hit point again.
You have only 7
that
health.
hurt. 9 health. But you did 2 points of spike
Yeah, I
damage
had
to us
2
earlier.
earlier. I had 2
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
I had 2
Just
earlier.
something.
Well, you did 1 point.
1 for you and 2 to
I got
because
2,
they
yeah.
roll really low.
So I got 8 out of 11.
And because of the spikes in this area, this whole area in between this thicket is difficult terrain. If you move at full speed, you will take some piercing damage from running fast on these spikes.
Ouch. Left goes,
Uh,
ouch.
and then this other one starts to come over here,
That
and
hurts.
it like another little twig light pops out this bush, and he tries to grapple you.
Stinking
Okay.
twig bites.
Give me an acrobatics check to resist. Pretty sure you're gonna resist. really bad. I rolled a 2.
21.
All right. So you definitely like just bat away with a good his hands or whatnot. And then it's I have this one. So it's your turn. What do you do next?
I'm gonna grapple him.
All right.
No, it hits his turn. Out of 14.
You got a 14.
I have a 15.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
read
wait,
this.
no, I'm
I
sorry.
must have skipped your turn by accident. Let's do your turn first, and then we'll do.
No, I don't have a 15. I have a 10.
Yeah, I was asking. Council
I'm not
one.
even gonna read it because it's not on the other side here.
What do you want me to keep my roll, or do you want to do him first?
I mean,
we'll just do his-
we're already mid.
You
we're
can
already
keep the
mid-turn.
roll. You can keep the roll, but we'll just do his turn first, so then realize he was up there. I didn't
Okay.
have him in the right order.
So bonus action, Shillelagh on my club.
Okay.
Move action, I'm only moving 15 feet, so as not to take any damage, because if I do, I'm down.
Yeah.
So here,
Yeah.
and then now, no, because that's also considered a standard action to do that, I believe. Here we go. Okay, one action.
Doesn't have glare, huh?
As an action on a later turn, or as an action on a later turn. So I'm going to cast Reduce Flame, and I'm immediately going to fling it at this thing.
All right.